Good morning again. Today we wrap up our chapter 6 book questions. So to do the chapter 6 books questions, we want to go back and find the assignment. You can find it here or in the classwork feed at the bottom. Right now I'm in the stream. My recommended pacing is this image, which is the directions, which some of you don't read. So if you've been following my pacing, we should be on the last slide. We have 5 questions about an article today because your book is old and doesn't have this information. If you aren't following my pacing and you got behind, the whole thing is due Thursday. Now, Thursday we're going to have a pile of snow and the internet might be crap. So one of the reasons you want to try to do things in pieces and not get behind is so that when we have a bad day that's out of our control, whether it's personal circumstances or a giant snowstorm, that you can keep up. So what do we have? We have our slideshow. So we open the yellow document. We push the square arrow in the upper corner. And we should be on the last slide, the blue slide. So when I do articles, I do a blue slide. You can open the link here if you want. And I can see open link. Or we can... Wow, I can't even think. Or we can split screen with Google Classroom and go back. And the article, if I press the X and I go down to my linked resources, is this chain, this link here. So I'm going to open that. I'm not in Safari yet, so I have to press that bottom icon down in the right corner. And it is not happy with me. So I gotta go split screen again. Let me get back to here. Why am I doing all this? Because if I do it this way, I can be in reader view. So when that black letter is highlighted, you're in reader view. When I hide reader view, I can get a lot of ads and extra junk that I didn't want. But this is okay. So these two awesome scientists co-discovered, kind of at the same time, there was almost a big legal battle, CRISPR. And CRISPR is a technology that allows us to edit DNA. So bacteria were where they discovered it. So you're going to have to read on, learning from microbes, and figure out how bacteria use it. Then, what does the CRISPR molecule do and what does the Cas9 molecule do? They're a pair. And so there are images that show this, and you can read and show this. Then, what is good and a bad use of CRISPR? So that goes down to snip or not to snip. That's where we talk about good and bad uses. What does CRISPR stand for? It's all capitalized. It's an abbreviation for a gigantic, ugly science name. All these questions can be answered in this video, how CRISPR lets you edit DNA, the TED-Ed video. And so that video can be opened from here, and I'll also post that video in today's stream, in today's announcement. The last question, though, is, do you think we should use CRISPR on people? Why or why not? Spoiler, we already are. So there's been some somewhat shady experiments in China. But to cure diseases, we're using it in diseases like sickle cell anemia and my eye disorder. My inherited eye problem, which is genetic, is one of the conditions that CRISPR is being tested on. Right now they're in trials just seeing if it's safe and if it kind of works. They're doing small experiments right now, but I'm literally following people on Facebook who have had this done to their eyes, had their genes in their eyes edited. We don't know yet if it's worked. But for me personally, curing an inherited disease is very awesome. You might disagree. There's also definitely some things that aren't awesome about, doing genetic enhancements to people. So if you want an idea to help inform your opinion, in Safari, if you go to my website, TJHS Life Science, Today's video talks about CRISPR and humans and should we do it. So it's this video and it's this video. I might change which video is here then because I didn't realize it was here. CRISPR and you. So, should we edit people? We've already started. But scientists aren't really worried about the should. They're more worried about the can we. We now know we can. Humans and ethicists and lawmakers decide the should we. And there are some rules about what we can and can't do right now, but not all countries have the same rules. Today I will be Zooming from 11 to 11:30, and at that point we can have question and answer time. And we can also play a Gimkit if you want. That is optional. Tomorrow we have a video activity, a YouTube video activity to get ready for our research. We are not testing Chapter 5. We're going to do some research. I'll see you around. Email me or join the Zoom if you have questions.